Let's be real. Have you ever looked at a new purchase, maybe a designer bag, the latest phone, or even medication, and had that tiny doubt in the back of your mind? Is this the real deal? Well, there's a huge hidden war being fought every single day against counterfeit goods, and it's a way bigger problem than most of us think. But the good news is, a whole new wave of technology is hitting the battlefield, and it's armed with tools that feel like they're straight out of a movie. Let's dive in and see how it all works. Okay, so first things first. To really get why this fight is so important, we have to wrap our heads around the sheer scale of the problem. And honestly, the numbers are so massive, they almost don't feel real. So just how big are we talking about here? I'd say brace yourself because the answer is pretty staggering. The global market for counterfeit goods is estimated to be worth a mind-blowing $1.7 trillion. Yep, you heard that right. Trillion with a T. This isn't just a couple of knockoff watches. We're talking about a gigantic shadow economy that spans the entire globe. And this isn't a victimless crime, not by a long shot. This illegal market puts about 5.4 million legitimate jobs at risk all around the world. These are real people with real families whose livelihoods are in danger because their industries are being completely undermined by fakes. Now here's a number that actually hits all of us. Governments lose around $174 billion in tax revenue every single year. I mean, think about that. That's money that should be going into our schools, our roads, our healthcare system, just gone. But you know, these huge, abstract numbers, they don't even tell the whole story. The real question is, who are the hidden victims? Who really pays the price? Because the impact goes way, way beyond just money. So this right here just completely shatters the myth that this is all about luxury handbags. Sure, clothing and footwear are the biggest slice of the pie at 37%. But look at the rest. Electronics at 20%, toys and games at 15%. And then you get to the really scary stuff. 10% for medications and another 10% for cosmetics. We're talking about fake phone chargers that can catch fire or even worse, fake pills that are either useless or flat out toxic. So make no mistake, this is not a victimless crime. It creates this massive ripple effect that ends up touching everybody. Governments lose out on that vital tax money, manufacturers watch their reputations, which they spent years building, get totally trashed. And us, the consumers, we're the ones left dealing with everything from getting ripped off to facing really serious health and safety risks. But here's where the story starts to shift. Because the problem has gotten so enormous, the fight against it has turned into a massive industry in its own right. It's like a tech arms race, and the market for these anti-counterfeiting solutions is projected to more than double in the next decade. That's a huge incentive for some serious innovation. Okay, so that brings us to the really cool part, the solution. How exactly is technology fighting back? Let's take a look at one of the most powerful new weapons in this high-tech arsenal. It's called a smart UID tag. Now, that might sound super complicated, but the idea behind it is actually pretty simple and kind of genius. It basically smashes two powerful technologies together. NFC, that's the same tech you use for tap to pay with your phone, and the blockchain, which is like a super secure permanent public record book. The whole goal is to let you check if something's real with just one simple tap. And to really get why this is such a game changer, you have to look at what we used to do. You know, things like holograms or even those regular QR codes. The problem is, a good counterfeiter can just copy them. But this new combo of NFC and blockchain, oh, it's on a whole other level. Each tag is totally unique, it's cryptographically secure, and it's verifiable in a way that's pretty much unhackable. And you know, probably the best part is just how ridiculously easy it is for literally anyone to use. You don't have to download a special app or anything like that. You just make sure NFC is on, tap your phone to the tag on the product, and boom, the result just pops right up in your web browser. It's that easy. And this is what it actually looks like. You go from holding a product, maybe feeling a little unsure about it, to just a few seconds later, staring at a big, clear, product-verified screen on your own phone. It just removes all the guesswork. But what if you're a real skeptic and you want that ironclad, undeniable proof? Well, that's where the magic of the blockchain comes in. See that View in Blockchain Explorer link? That thing is your key to an unchangeable, time-stamped record of authenticity. Think of it like a digital receipt that's been carved in stone. It can't be faked, it can't be altered by anyone, ever. So, when you step back and look at the big picture, what does all this really mean for the future? Well, we could be on the verge of a world where trust isn't just a promise from a brand, it's something that's literally built right into the products we buy. I mean, the benefits here are just huge, and it's a win-win for everybody. For the companies, they can finally protect their reputation, cut way down on complaints, and actually hold on to their profits. And for us, the people actually buying this stuff, we get instant peace of mind. We can know what's real, protect ourselves from getting scammed, and, most importantly, make sure the products we're bringing into our homes are actually safe.
So I'll leave you with this one final thought to chew on. In a world where anything from your shoes to your vitamins could instantly prove that it's the real deal with a simple tap, what would you choose to trust more?